right, Jonathan, thank you. Planning for life's transitions and empowering adults to age with purpose. That is the mission for Villages OKC. And through their gathering information for transitions or gift workshops, they really help families prepare for those important transitions in life. Joining us now, Dana Bellows, Gift Program Manager, and Janina Wardwell, Gift Participant. We want to say good morning to both of you, and thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
I want to start off first talking about gift. As we look ahead here, we're in the holiday season. People are going to be gathering. This is a great time for families to have these conversations. So talk to us about how gift works.
Well, the gift is a 4-week workshop. It's interactive, which means it's just not a class where you sit and get information. We are conversational, we talk about things, and we cover topics that are really important in a crisis or a transition.
And Janina, you've been a participant of this. Talk to us about your experience.
Well, my husband and I attended together, and we knew we needed to get all our stuff together. You know, you have file cabinets and things like that where all the papers are. And what we wanted to do, and this is what part of this is, organizing each section of your life. And it was hard. It was a step-by-step thing that we did, though. It wasn't overwhelming. Each week we'd work on a specific project. And it let us talk to each other a little bit more, too. It was really good that way.
And as you went through the workshop, what did you find to be the most impactful to you and your family?
Well, it turned out to be very impactful to our family because within a year after after we went through this workshop, my husband died, and everything that I needed was at my fingertips. The book that I'd put together with him was right there, and I could start going through things like our insurance, transitions for investments and things like that. All those things were right at my fingertips, and it took the pressure off of me trying to find things at that really crisis time.
Yeah, Janina, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
As you talk about what you learned here, was there anything that really surprised you that you think, I never would have thought about that had it not been for the workshop?
I think it's talking the hard talk. You know, what you want for your life to be towards the end. That was one important part, was just, what do you want? You know, how do you want your life to end, and to share it with your family? That was important.
Now, you say the hard talk. For a lot of people, this can be overwhelming. It can be scary to talk about the future and think about that. What is your advice to others to get that conversation started?
You need to do it now, because now you have time, you're in control. When something terrible happens, you lose that control, and you need to move quickly. And if you have that information at your fingertips, it just takes the pressure off of you and makes all that transition much more easy.
Yeah, that is so important. And Dana, what do people who want to participate in GIFT need to know? How does that work?
Well, the gift is a member benefit for our Villages OKC members, but it's available to anybody in our community and beyond. So you can go to our website, thegiftworkshop.org, and find a workshop. We have them all over the metro. We have seven or eight already scheduled for next year.
Okay, and so when is the most, I guess, the one that's happening closer? Do you have one coming up in January? Okay.
We do. Saturdays in January. It's going to be a virtual platform, so you can come in your jammies if you want. Okay. It's Saturdays from 10 to 11:30.
Okay, come in your jammies, virtual, and then tell us again, Dana, where people can find that information, that website, and just get more information and resources available through Villages OKC.
Thegiftworkshop.org.
Okay, perfect, and we'll post that on our website as well, making it easy for people to find. I want to thank you both, Dana and Janina, so much for coming in and sharing this important information. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and have a happy Thanksgiving, too.
You too.
We're going to be right back after this.